It is spooky season, the scariest holiday of the year, filled with tricks and treats. But what else is it also filled with? Spooky, scary TV and movies. That is why today I am going to tell you some of the spookiest anime you could watch this Halloween. Before we get into the list, if you like anime content such as listicles, reactions and reviews, please make sure you have subscribed to my channel. Now with that out of the way, let's get on with the list. Up first, we have Hellsing Ultimate, which is the latest and best adaptation of the Hellsing manga. The story follows the Hellsing organization that employed the vampire Alucard to defeat other monsters such as vampires and anyone who opposes the Hellsing organization. The story is simple enough, it doesn't make out to be anything complicated, but the reason why I recommend this to you to watch on Halloween, aside from the obvious inclusion of vampires, is the gore. I wouldn't really say how great the story is, but every episode was filled with bloodbaths, and on top of that, crazy fights between superpowered vampires. Hellsing was actually animated by 3 different studios, but you do not notice any change in the style or drop in quality at all. Hellsing for its time really did shine through in terms of animation. The supernatural style shines through and perhaps is not something seen in any other anime. The characters are great, especially the main cast. Alucard steals the show. He's an edgy, overpowered vampire who has a lot of charm to him. We have Integra and Ceres Victoria, both strong female leads. Alexander Anderson, Scottish priest and many more. Also, did I mention that there are vampire Nazis? All in all, if you're looking for mindless bloody gore and amazing vampire fights, then Hellsing Ultimate is certainly the one to watch this Halloween. I would also highly recommend the dub. It truly captures the Britishness on how Hellsing should be portrayed.
Come on then, Judas Priest!
You won't be so lucky this time, vampire.
Hellsing Ultimate is a unique experience, with its unique animation, amazing soundtrack, and the way it illustrates its characters forms something that you will not find in anime ever again. This is definitely a must watch. Next on my list is Shiki. It's another series that is about vampires. This story takes place in a quiet small town, where one day a young girl unexpectedly passes away from a mysterious illness. More and more deaths are reported with unknown causes. Something sinister is at hand, forming what is a horror dark mystery story. Shiki is the opposite of Hellsing in terms of having a much stronger story and a lot less action. What makes Shiki great is that it is a mystery and is very eerie with horror themes building up throughout the series. It is very much who are the true monsters, with a lot of morality involved, circling the right to exist. This is one to watch for those who not only want horror themes and vampires, but also to think, to be immersed in the story. Do humans have the right to exist? Do humans have the right to kill? We kill to eat out of choice. Yet when these Shiki have to kill humans to eat out of necessity, it is viewed as monstrous. This view is deeply rooted to selfishness, as whilst it is in a way hypocritical, it comes to kill or be killed. Some people might feel that Shiki has an odd look to it, and whilst it is different, I like to think this adds to this abnormal feeling in the series. These themes sound horrific themselves, but combined with the gruesome portrayal of death, along with the realistic reactions from the characters, it becomes frightening. I would describe Shiki as perhaps an intelligent horror. It is not only what we see, but what we think that creates this horror. Honestly, it is a unique take on the horror genre, especially with anime. Shiki will make your spine tingle, with the story it tells to the atmosphere it creates, as well as combining the use of a soundtrack that uses a creepy music box just to make you freeze up with fear. I recommend to watch Shiki, both for Halloween and any time of the year. Finally, we have the anime that when you look up Halloween in the dictionary, it says Soul Eater. Yes, the next anime you should watch this Halloween is Soul Eater. Soul Eater, whilst perhaps is not the most gruesome or horrific in this list, captures the essence of Halloween so well. Just take a look at the start of the opening. To give a quick summary, the story follows students who attend an academy to become aspiring demon hunters by collecting 99 demon souls and 1 witch soul, to turn their partner, who is a weapon, into a death scythe. Nothing too over the top, as this is a shonen. But do not let it deter you away. Soul Eater has incredible world building as we see the unique Tim Burton-esque vision of a show. I cannot really compare this world to anything else I have seen, and it really shows just how this fits Halloween. The show has great action scenes, and for an anime that was released in 2008, it sure does hold up. And really, it does give the latest shonen a run for its money. It does not follow its source material, that being the manga completely. So maybe Studio Bones will do the same as they did with Fullmetal Alchemist and create a brotherhood of some kind. The characters are likeable, but they are really goofy. It does not hide away from being what it is, a shonen anime. The characters have a sense of togetherness. You have multiple sets of partners all striving to achieve the same goal for themselves, but each having completely different personalities. You have Soul, the cool acting one, with his partner Maka, to be the one to keep him on the leash, as opposed to Blackstar, who thinks he is hot shit. Whilst it may seem what I'm describing slightly generic, I think what this show does best is the chemistry between the group. Let me just put it this way, I am terrible at remembering names from any anime I watch, but I have not watched this show properly since 2010, and I still remember every name of the main cast. Because even outside this group, there are some really cool and fun characters that will leave their mark. It really does feel like a shonen when you have the action, the characters, and the plot that sometimes falls away from itself. Whilst you may be sitting there thinking, great, another shonen, and whilst it does hold similarities to many other shonen, I promise you, you will not see anything like this again. If this is not a series to watch for Halloween, I do not know what is. You have the creepy moon, Frankenstein, and even death itself. The only problem that you might face if you save to watch this on Halloween itself is that it's 51 episodes. Perhaps give yourself more time to watch this. That is all for my recommendations. Let me know what you plan to watch this Halloween, be it anime or not. If you have any other recommendations for Halloween, let me and the rest of the viewers know. Thank you for watching. Please do not forget to subscribe and like this video if you have enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video.